Hello! Welcome to the Hoenn region. This is The Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys through the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise. I'm your host, Pokemon Professor Mackenzie, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful partner and co-host, Jaylee.
Hello, Mackenzie. Hello, Pokemaniacs. How are you?
Hello, Pokefans and Pokemaniacs.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
It's a great day.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy end of the week. This week has been so good. It's nice outside. I love that. We got to go on a walk. I can't say that in front of Gucci. We went outside on an adventure on a dub, W-A-L-K.
Yes.
For those of you who aren't a dog and you can spell. If I say that in front of Gucci, she goes berserk. So, yeah, we went on a nice long oceanic
walk.
dub.
She's not paying attention. She's having too much fun getting swaddled.
Okay, just go to sleep, Gucci. You didn't hear any trigger words. It's fine.
We were in the out of side.
We did.
And we went for a dub of Auk.
That'll work. We have to come up with our own secret code now. I like it.
We should just speak Kizarn in front of her.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Anyway.
Went for a Wizok.
Wizok.
Anyway. Yeah, so it's been a good week.
Yeah, it has been. Pokemon was really fun.
Yeah, I had that visit that I was preparing for, and it did not. It wasn't the end of the world like was predicted by
Work,
so many.
Corporate life, good times.
That's gotta love that sort of stuff. Anyway, it's fine. It went well. It went super well.
That's good to hear.
And the people who came and visited were like, "Wow, you guys did way too much." And I was like, "Cool. I guess that's good to hear."
And now you can back off and you can quit.
Yeah. Yay!
Yay!
And,
do less.
Do less.
Do less.
Say less. Say less about doing less.
Take it. Just go with it. Don't do anything. Just listen to podcasts all day long at work.
That sounds like
That's
such the dream. Such the dream. Well, I guess we can... Did you have anything else you wanted to mention about this week?
No.
No? We want to go into Game Corner?
Yeah, let's talk about some games that I actually have prepared. Teehee. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh, no. What do you have to talk about this week in Game Corner? Because I am fully prepared for Game Corner, so you take it away. I don't think I've played anything.
Yeah, of course you have. We played Tina's, we played Fortnite, we played The Forest.
Yeah. I'm trying to sound like a person with a life away from my computer.
You do. You've done a lot of stuff away from the computer.
I do a lot of stuff in my life.
But we did play Tina's this week. We got to level 40, and we started doing the chaos levels, and we finished all the mirrors and everything like that. So that's really fun.
Yeah, I like that game a lot.
Still playing Wonderlands Redux, and that's been the majority of our playtime. But we are also doing a little bit of Fortnite. We're getting through the battle pass for this season. The season's kind of winding down. I think we're more than halfway through the season now.
I have no idea. Last night was the first time we picked it up in a long time.
Yeah.
So it was good, though. We like getting those dubs or getting close to the dubs. And
yeah. We came very close to winning it, to the victory royale. And then
a few cute moments, though.
Yeah. And then we've also been playing Sons of the Forest.
Yes, which also had an update, so they fixed a few things in that game.
Yeah.
And it's slowly becoming more enjoyable. I really like it. I like exploring just new worlds and finding things.
Mm-hmm. It's been a lot of fun. I just built a little shed. We found hang gliders. And I built a shed for them. So that's a lot of fun. I like that.
You like the building aspect of
really
that game,
like
where you can just It's kind of like Minecraft in a way.
It is. It's almost exactly like Minecraft.
You just have
and I love
free
it.
reign of the hammer.
And we also were able to take our hang gliders and fly with them for quite a while. We almost made it all the way back to our first base. Well, I did and circled around and came back to you. But
yeah. No, it was pretty fun jumping off a cliff with a hang glider. Would you do that in real life?
Maybe.
I don't
know.
think I would with a hang glider, but I've always wanted to go skydiving. Would you go skydiving?
Skydiving?
Yeah. Oh, judging from that, I'm going to have to find somebody else to go with me.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I would love to go skydiving. Not.
Why skydiving over hang gliding?
I don't know. Because
you would rather not have a giant wing to help keep you aloft in the air?
You have a parachute.
Yeah.
And you don't go by yourself the first time, like somebody who knows what they're doing.
You don't go by yourself when you hang glide either.
I don't know. I don't want to go hang gliding, but I definitely want to go skydiving.
I would
Not
go
bungee jumping. I could handle going one way, but then knowing you're going to get pulled back up, no, I don't think I could do that. That terrifies me.
I just wouldn't go. I hate being turned upside down against my will.
Oh.
Like, absolutely hate it. I don't go on roller coasters that do that either.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just always been a thing of mine since
That's
I was
fair.
a kid. Yeah.
No, that's fair.
I hate that sensation. Like, absolutely hate it.
So if we go to Disneyland, I'm going on rides by myself.
Just like
The
the ones that go
ones.
upside down. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been on roller coasters, just ones that don't like loop and stuff like that.
I used to hate them, but I kind of grew into the idea of, oh, maybe I'll try this. So I've never been on a roller coaster that went upside down because of fear, and I think I want to try.
Okay.
Let's go. We'll get over it together.
I don't think so.
Come on.
No, it's like a physical response for me.
Okay, I'll go by myself.
Okay.
You can take videos of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. And it's weird because like I'll go on, like, it doesn't matter how fast it goes or anything like that. I'll go on most rides. Like, I've been on like the ones that like go sideways and like spin really fast and stuff
I
like
like
that.
spinny rides, yeah.
And like that is fine for me. It's like as soon as it starts tilting upside down,
What
I'm
about
like,
heights?
heights I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the ones that like go up really slow and then drop really fast?
They make me sick, like vomity, but
Ooh.
I've done them before.
Maybe I don't
I've
wanna
never
go on
actually
rides with you.
I've never thrown up on one, but they make me sick is all I'm saying.
That's fair.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like amusement park rides, just not the ones that go upside down.
Okay.
But hang gliding, you don't go upside down.
I mean, maybe if you make an accident.
I guess. But like you
Take
could
a wrong turn.
do that in skydiving too.
What? No.
I would just rather have, because I'm pretty sure you have a parachute or at least a wingsuit when you're paragliding too. Or, I mean, not paragliding, hang gliding. Probably paragliding as well, but...
No idea. All I know is I went nosedive in the forest, so I don't want to do it in real life.
That might be fun, paragliding.
We'll find some kind of adventure to go on.
Paragliding's kind of like skydiving.
Okay. We'll do something fun this summer.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Something fun and dangerous. Hey.
That's the forest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We went on a bit of a tangent there.
And I got a new phone.
You got a new phone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not much to do with Game Corner, but...
That was a nice new adventure for this week. Yeah.
That was fun.
That.
It lowered my phone bill, so I'm happy about that.
Nice. Love it when that happens.
Yeah. I like saving money.
Yep. Money is good stuff.
But I'm that's it. That's all I wanted to bring up for Game Corner. So
Okay. We went hang gliding in the forest, and you got a new phone.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I built a hangar for our paragliders or hang gliders.
And a shed.
And a
very good shed.
That's cool.
It's a sturdy shed.
I like it.
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Would you like to talk about Pokemon?
Sure. Let's talk about Pokemon. So, because we were in Petalburg last week, and we beat Norman, our daddy.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Wow.
what he is. He's our father.
Yeah. He is.
And we beat him up easy, made him cry. He was like, I can't believe I got beaten by my daughter. And I was like, Dad, that's not very heroic of you. And he was just like, I'm secretly the villain. And he had a heel turn, and it was so sad. So sad to see. But you knew all along.
Oh, yeah. My dad's been a jerk to me in this game. So I'm not surprised, but I beat him and ran out of there.
Yeah, and then we go and we beat up on Wally's father.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and he gives us surf.
He does. Finally, we get surf, because a lot of this game is covered in water.
Yeah.
And I was excited to go exploring.
So, another thing that happens after we beat Norman, other than being able to use surf now, is Trainer's Eyes works now. And
explain that.
So, in our Pokenavs, there is an option underneath the Hoenn map. There's an option called Trainer's Eyes. And while we've been fighting trainers in the world, some of them have been registered to your Pokenav. This is why when you said, so we don't have a phone in this game, I was like, sorta.
This is an upgrade from the phone.
It's much.
Anthony Hiker will stop calling me.
Yeah, exactly. It's much better than the phone. The phone is cute, especially for like roleplay reasons. Like it adds to the experience of like it feels like a lived-in world. It feels like living people.
Right.
But this is better in a gameplay sense. I think what it would be is it would be much better if you had a phone and people sent you text messages. Like it's like a text that's like, hey, what are you doing?
This is before the world of text messages.
That's true, but we're getting up there now, right?
So
in
that's
these
what's
games.
coming. Okay, spoiler alert.
No, I wish. Yeah, that would have been no. From now on, like even in the next games, which are still this generation, Fire Red, Leaf Green, we get the Versus Seeker, which is the item that I make reference to every now and then.
Right.
So the Versus Seeker is how we're going to fight people again moving forward. Okay. And what the Versus Seeker is you walk around, and every couple hundred steps you charge the Versus Seeker. And then when you use the Versus Seeker, your character will hold it above his head, and then the trainers in the area will get exclamation marks above their head if they want to battle you again, or they won't if they don't.
It seems like some sort of weird bat signal.
Yeah.
Strange.
Kind of.
Strange.
But it's more like, it looks like a little cell phone. So he like holds the cell phone up in the air and it emits a signal, and then people in the area will either be like, yeah, I want to fight again, or they don't.
That's weird.
But if they don't, then you just walk around until you charge the Versus Seeker again, use it again, and then maybe they'll trigger the second time you do it.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but how Trainer's Eyes works, though, is you just go into your little Rolodex that you've kept inside your Pokenav, and if they want to battle you again, there will be a Pokeball beside their name. And when you hover their name, like in the list, it'll tell you where on the route they are.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Yeah, or where in the Hoenn they are, I guess.
Where in the Hoenn?
What route they are
Where
on.
in the Hoenn are you?
Where in the Hoenn are you? I like that.
That's funny. So what is the first thing that you did this week?
First thing that I did this week is I went back to Route 109, where Mr. Brian Briney took us down on his boat to Dewford Town. So I went back to like his little port, and I sailed, because we were in Petalburg anyway.
I did the same.
So it's straight to the left there, and I went down Route 109.
I found the nearest body of water and did the same thing. Went surfing.
So down here we run into tubers and swimmers and young couple and fishermen, and most of the swimmers down this route are the Versus Seeker this week.
Oh, really?
I just wrote down just a handful of their quotes.
Ooh. Ooh.
Because like I was like, Jesus.
Let's see.
So one of the swimmers, I think it's swimmer Alice, says, I just want to be told that I'm relaxing to be with.
Weird. That's a strange thing to
Tell
say to somebody.
to a 10-year-old girl. Yeah. What a weird thing to say to somebody who just beat you in a Pokemon battle. Another one of the swimmers says, your body weight is reduced to just 1/10 in the water. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it is.
If
I don't
it is,
think
I'm going to live in the water.
I don't think your body weight changes when you're in the water. Anyway, that would make me, whoops, I'm not telling you my weight.
What the?
And it's like, again, you're like a teenager. I'm a preteen. Why are you talking like this to me? This is so weird.
So strange.
Multiple of them said this exact phrase, the sea is my backyard.
More than one.
More than one of them said that. The sea is my backyard before fighting you. And then after an hour of playing, I realized that I forgot to put the amulet coin on anybody. So I immediately put it on after realizing.
What does the amulet coin do? And I have not been using it.
If your Pokemon who's holding the amulet coin engages in the battle, like a trainer battle, so say your first Pokemon out has the amulet coin on, then when you beat that trainer, it doubles your prize money.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, no, I haven't used this yet, but I don't think I went down this route. I don't remember any of these trainers. Or I just missed them. I went by
Or
them.
you sped through them.
No, because when I was even using the speed up, I was looking to see what people were saying.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm always on the lookout for my stranger danger.
I also wrote down what swimmer Tara specifically said. I wrote down her name because like this was like such a ridiculous thing to say. My liar of a boyfriend told me I look good in a bikini. And I said, wow, I didn't realize that you were actually a fisherman in disguise. Fishing for compliments.
Yep, got it. That's funny.
And then she says, even if it's a lie, I love being told I look great when you beat her. We girls are so complex.
That's true.
I was like, that's not got anything to do with being a girl. I'm sure everybody likes being told they look good. That's not complex, and it has nothing to do with being a girl. Guys don't like hearing, wow, you're ugly as sin. That's not something anybody likes to hear. People like hearing they look good. That's just something that people do.
That's true. Wow.
Right?
I don't remember these conversations or these people. That's so funny. I didn't go down this way then. I went a different way.
And my last quote that I wrote down was from another swimmer who was like, look at my abs. Look how shredded I am. And then after you beat him, he literally says something that made me snort. Like, I was like, yeah, that's about right. And he says, my sculpted abs have nothing to do with Pokemon battles.
What the heck?
After you beat him. And it's like, yeah, that's true.
I'm going to say that after every battle now.
My sculpted abs.
My sculpted abs have nothing to do with Pokemon battles.
Yeah.
I love it. That's so good.
So that was fun.
I need to find that place. That sounds like some party people up there. Sounds like good times.
I know you were down here because you went to the abandoned ship.
I went to the abandoned ship, but...
Yeah, that's the same route. If you just fight all the people down there, you'll find the ones that are making those quotes.
I missed a few people on purpose, because...
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I fought everybody, and those were just the quotes that stuck out to me.
Jeez, that's crazy.
There's also that...
There was a lot of people down there, though.
Yeah. There was also that young couple that I was talking about that they were like she was like, wow, you like embarrassed me in front of my boyfriend or something like that. And he was like, don't tell them that we're here or something like that because this is our special spot.
Were they on an island?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I fought them too.
And I was like, guy, I'm fucking standing in front of you. I think it's too late for you to
really
tell me about your island.
I see you.
Yeah.
I got to this island just fine.
Anyway, ridiculous.
I remember them.
So that's Route 109. Going back down surfing. I just used them for leveling.
Train, yeah.
Yeah, because none of them have anything new or exciting. It's Meryl's, Goldeen, Wingle, Carvana, Beautifly, Dustox, Tentacle.
Ew.
That's like the whole route. That's all you find.
Yeah, very boring, but easy to beat.
But if you fish with the good rod,
Oh yeah, we got a good rod.
we got a good rod this week, but not till later, I guess. But if you fish here, you have a chance of getting a whalemer.
Oh no
Just
way!
in case you want to come back and get
Oh,
one.
I want a whalemer.
Yeah. So if you want a whalemer, then that's what you have to do. Come back here with the good rod.
Okay, yeah, I went surfing. I only got one Pokemon here.
Yeah.
I got a Wingle.
Okay.
I named him Songbird.
Aw.
Songbird, yep. And then, yeah,
That's a villain?
go... Yes, it is.
Okay.
Watson told me to go do stuff, and then I got the good rod from a stranger.
Yep.
Yep. And he was my stranger danger because I just talked to him, and he's like, hey, you like fishing? Here's my rod. And I was like, oh boy.
Here's a good rod.
Here's a good rod for you, little girl.
I'll give you my good rod.
Anyway, yeah. I didn't even go fishing. I completely forgot about the fishing rod. Oops.
That's okay.
What did you do?
I got back to the beach after swimming through 109, and I found out that if you go back to the soda shop, you can buy sodas.
Oh, really?
Like he's a vending machine.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to make a note of that.
Yeah. It's not lemonade. It's not good shit lemonade, but it's sodas.
It's
and
sodas.
sodas is something.
They're helpful.
Yeah. They're cheaper than super potions and about as strong, so...
Okay, good to know.
So I filled up on some sodas. I got 10 sodas, and then
Wow.
I went back down 109 to the abandoned ship.
I went there too. I was very excited when I saw this little ship pop up on my screen. I was like, yay, pirates!
Yeah.
But then there were no pirates.
No, there was some Pokemon battles, but nothing really of note.
It was cool. I wasn't expecting a ship, so that was neat.
I think the most important things that we get here are a dive ball.
Yes, I got that.
Yeah, you got a dive ball. So a dive ball and a TM13 ice beam.
Yeah, I got that. What does dive ball do?
It's better on Pokemon that you find while you're surfing or diving. Diving we don't have access to yet, but eventually we will. That's how you go further into the boat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was so confused. I got up like 2 flights on the boat and wanted to go further, but could not.
Right, because we need dive. But we will eventually be able to do that. Anyway, that's what the dive ball is it's better at catching Pokemon while you're surfing or diving.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. The next thing, we get to Mauville City, and Watson is standing in the middle of the road. And we're like, yo, what's up, dude? And he's like, hey, I need you to go check out New Mauville. And it's like, there's a city called New Mauville? And he's like, no, this is just the power plant for Mauville. And it's like...
It was confusing.
It's like, what? Why is it called New Mauville, then? Anyway.
It was weird.
Mauville, maybe? Mauville?
Mauville?
Maybe that's what it is. I've always called it Mauville, but maybe it's Mauville, because it's mauve, like you were saying. Yeah,
the color. Mauville.
Mauville.
Mauville sounds right, though.
Yeah, Mauville sounds right, but maybe it's Mauville, because if it's the color mauve. Anyway. So we go to New Mauville. I don't know if you did then or not.
I don't remember.
But eventually we go to New Mauville, regardless. New Mauville, whatever you want to call it. Eventually we go there, and that's the big place with all the switches. The green and blue switches.
Oh yeah, I had to follow you into this.
Yeah.
I didn't do this to begin with. And then I saw on your screen that you were at this cool place.
Yeah.
So then I went and followed you.
So I did catch 2 Pokemon here. I caught Voltorb, who I named Rockman. which is Mega Man's Japanese name.
Nice.
And I caught Magnemite, who I named Zorp.
Nice.
Did you catch anyone here?
Yes. I caught a Voltorb named Magneto.
Yeah.
I caught Electrode.
You caught an Electrode?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if I... Hold on. It might have been a Magnemite. I don't... Because I wrote down... Because I named it Electro.
Okay.
So I just wrote down the names. I don't remember if it was an Electrode or a Magnemite.
Probably a Magnemite. I don't know that Electrode is in here. But still, that's fun. Electro.
What the heck is an Electrode?
What is an Electrode?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
My brain's not working right now.
Electrode is Voltorb's evolved form. It's like the Pokeball upside down.
Flip? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So I was thinking, why would I catch two? No, it must have been a Magnemite.
Probably.
It was probably a Magnemite.
think-
Anyway, I caught two Pokemon, named them cool names.
So other than the Voltorb and Magnemites that are down here, we get a few items.
Mm-hmm.
The
Lots
most
of items in here. Lots
Yeah.
of switches.
Lots of switches too. Yeah. We got Ultra Ball, and we got a Thunderstone, which is awesome.
I got a Thunderstone. Yeah.
So now we have the Thunderstone to use whenever we want. I also found a girl. I don't remember where this is, but I found
you
a girl.
Found a girl. Cute.
You're cute.
Sorry.
I found a girl who wanted me to trade her a Pikachu for a Skitty.
Oh, I saw that too.
Yeah, I don't remember where that
I
was.
was
though.
like, no, you give me your Pikachu.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
have
we
a
get
Skitty.
Pikachu in this game.
No, not at all. I haven't
I
found
don't
one.
think so. I think you have to trade it in from Fire Red, Leaf Green. I might be wrong about that, but
Okay, strange, because I was looking for a Pikachu.
yeah, I don't remember if Pikachu's in Ruby Sapphire or just straight.
Then what are you going to use a Thunderstone for? What do you use a Thunderstone for?
That's a good question.
Eevee?
Eevee.
Jolteon?
No, Eevee's not in this game either. I don't know. I don't know what Thunderstone would be good for in Ruby and Sapphire.
I'm not
Can't-
going to waste it on a Voltorb.
Yeah, I can't think in my brain because let's think of the electric types that are in Hoenn. There's Electrike, but he evolves into Manectric on his own. Does it say?
No, just Eevee into Jolteon and Pikachu into Raichu.
Yeah, okay. Weird. And I don't think either one are in Hoenn. I think you have to trade from another game. So I guess Thunderstone is useless right now.
Can we bring the Thunderstone to other games? Like, why did they give us this?
Yeah, we can trade from Fire Red, or we can trade from Ruby Sapphire to Fire Red Leaf Green.
Okay.
And what we would do with that then is we would put it on a Pokemon. So make the Pokemon hold the Thunderstone and then
Right.
trade.
Okay, sure.
That would
Maybe
be
that's why.
the way to do it, I
Kind of
guess.
useless to give it to us right now. But
Yeah.
weird. Okay, strange.
Actually, I'm thinking about it, and we can't even do that until after you beat the Elite Four in both games.
Weird.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
so whatever. I guess we got a Thunderstone that's useless. Shoot.
nice.
Shoot. And then after we get out and we've like turned the generator off,
Yep.
we go talk to Watson, and he's like, "Thank you for doing that. Here's Thunderbolt." And I was like, "Great. That has given me my out for the rest of the leg. Like that was my strategy for the rest of the leg."
What do you mean?
He gives you Thunderbolt if you talk to him again. He goes, "Thanks for doing that for me. Here's Thunderbolt."
I didn't.
Oh, well, maybe we should.
I don't think I have anybody who can learn Thunderbolt.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people can learn Thunderbolt in this
People?
generation. A lot of Pokemon can learn Thunderbolt in this generation. Maybe people too, as we learned in the last
Oh,
generation.
maybe.
That there are
Right.
people who like know Pokemon moves,
Mm-hmm.
like Digmaster and Cutmaster. They know Pokemon moves, and the guy who wanted to use Zap Cannon.
True, yeah. Okay, so I need to go get... Oh, man, my list is getting long.
I mean, but you have the ability to go to whatever city you want now.
I do. Yeah, okay, but what did you mean? How did Thunderbolt help you?
How did Thunderbolt dictate how I was going to play the rest of the leg?
Yeah, what did you do?
Because the rest of the leg is all water and flying types. So I trained Gardevoir to have Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Because she's got really high special attack and Calm Mind, which increases her special attack.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you were unstoppable then.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Gardevoir, like, just cleared the path for this week. But you get to going east of Mauville, you get to Route 118. So finally, we are on the path towards the next gym. Finally. So Route 118. There is a west coast and an east coast to this.
Is this with all the tall grass?
That's 119.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 118 is the one
alert.
where we go east of Mauville and then go across the little river.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And this is where we get the good rod.
Yeah.
From the fisherman. But the aroma lady who's standing here, I don't remember her name, Rose. That makes sense.
That makes sense. That.
Aroma lady Rose had a trainer's eyes for me, so I stopped and fought her on the way through. I did like a really cool little sweep on this route.
Really?
Yeah, this week. I did a lot of... It was like stumbling from thing to thing and being like, oh yeah, I guess I can do this now. That sort of stuff. Like it was really interesting. I don't think this is the way I did it when I first played these games. And I've only played these games one time in the past. And I played Ruby. But anyway, but like
fun.
This isn't the way that I did it, and it felt like logical to me, if that makes sense. Like like I was like, oh hey, I can do that. Oh hey, oh that's really cool. Oh my gosh, I can do this on the way through.
Oh, I'm glad that you took different ways and are finding new discoveries in it. Because now it's like a whole new game for you. So that's great.
Yeah, it felt good. It felt gamey.
Good.
Yeah, and that's what you want out of a video game.
Oh.
And anyway, so I beat Aroma Lady Rose on my way through because I knew that she had a trainer's eyes for me. And then I went across, got the good rod, and then talked to Gabby and Ty. And they were like, hey, this time we're not going to be so much of a pushover. And it was like, I doubt it.
They were exactly the same, yeah.
Yeah, they had a Magnemite and a Loudred. And my two Pokemon out front were Gardevoir and Combuskin. So Combuskin just double kicked or embered Magnemite. I can't remember which. And Gardevoir used Psychic on Loudred. And it was just like, bam, dead. Bam, dead. Simple. And then after, they were like, whoa, you gave us quite a thrashing. Last time you told us our battle was incredible. What do you say? Do you want to do another interview? And I was like, sure. And so this time I told them that it was romantic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I told them.
Oh.
It was too easy, and it was just like... I was going through all the words, and it's really funny, the random-ass words they put in here, and all the categories.
Yeah. I stopped using categories because like I just couldn't find the words that I wanted. So instead, if you hit select, it'll swap to just like a letter board, and then you can type in, and it'll like narrow, like it'll filter down through the available words until
cool.
Yeah, you can see what, like if you just go F, it'll just show you all the words that begin with F, and then if you go R, then it'll like go like friend
cool.
and free and stuff like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's easy then.
Yeah, I liked it. But after beating them, I went... there's also Fisherman Barney, who has two Carvanas, and Birdkeeper Chester with a Talo and a Swallow, and Birdkeeper Perry with a Wingull.
The bird keepers are the ones that are in the tall grass. No?
It's the tall grass. The tall grass are bug keepers or bug catchers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
They're the mimic circle.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean by
no,
that?
But no.
Okay. Well, we'll get to them when we get to Route 119. But that's coming right up. So these guys were just standing on the road.
Okay.
I can show you exactly where. I've got a map here. So they are here and here.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, there's another heart scale here. I don't know if you...
Nope.
No? Okay. You'll want that because... so we'll come back and I'll help you find the heart scale. Because if you take that to the move reminder, then he will help your Swellow remember air slash, which is useful.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which is a good move.
I'll add that to my list. Yeah,
Okay.
because I was speed training Swellow and accidentally clicked no on learn air slash. And I was sad forever.
So, air slash, I think, has the same power as wing attack, or maybe a little bit higher. But what makes it special is it has a high critical hit ratio, just like Karate Chop.
Okay, I want that.
Yeah.
Let's go do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. Then I went to Route 123. I don't know if you did this, but you know how you can go north or you can go east after you get across the beach? I went east, and there's a place called the Berry Master's house. Did you
No, I didn't
go over there? No? Okay, then I won't even talk about it.
Oh.
It's just a short little area because there's ledges that you can't go up to get up to Route 123, but at the base of these ledges is the Berry Master's house, and he's just got these plots of berry patches that you can go and pick, and then you can plant your own if you want.
Okay.
It's 6 patches of
wow.
the three across dirt. And then if you go talk to the berry master, every day he'll give you free 2 berries.
Cool.
Yeah, he gave
That's
me
generous.
He gave me a Kelpsie berry and a Qualat berry.
What do those do?
They're for Pokeblocks.
Oh.
Yeah. They're just special Pokeblock ingredient ones that give boosts to multiple of the like the contest stats.
Right. Okay.
Kelpsie berries, though, are going to be very helpful for me because of something that I'm doing this week. But then you talk to his wife, and his wife will ask you to give her a cool phrase, and you can say 2 words to her. And so I said, I can't even remember right now, but like new something. Like I think I said new Pokeball or something like that. And she's like, "Oh wow, thanks for that. That is really catchy," or something like that. And then she gave me an Oran berry.
Oh my
and
God.
I was like, "That's stupid."
That's strange. Strange.
But while I was in their house, I did catch the interview that I just had with Gabby and Ty. And I wrote down what she said because it was weird. Strength, the move strength, is Combuskin and Vigoroth. Oh, so it wasn't Gardevoir. Sorry, it was Combuskin and Vigoroth that I had out front. The move strength is Combuskin and Vigoroth's sign of friendship.
What? That makes no sense.
No.
What the heck?
But anyway, that's all I did on Route 123. So we can talk about Route 119 now, which is the one with all the tall grass.
That's so funny. It started raining.
Yes.
In Route 119.
Yeah.
And every battle I went into, it had to remind me, it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
That's really good.
Why?
Because your water Pokemon have boosted power in rain.
Oh, I like it.
And if I had my Lotad out, because he's got Rain Dish, that would mean that every turn he would gain health back, like he had leftovers.
Oh, smart. That makes sense now. I'm less confused now. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's weather in these games. So it didn't rain for me, because it wasn't raining in my game.
You didn't get no rain?
No.
Weird.
Yeah. But it will rain on some days.
Cool.
Yeah, there's weather in these games.
Okay,
it's really
that's
cool.
neat.
But I caught some Pokemon here. Did you catch anything?
Looking through. No, I did not. What did you get?
So I got a Tropius.
A what?
A Tropius.
No, that's
Yeah.
not a thing.
Yeah, it's a
Tropius.
Tropius. I'll show you.
Sounds ugly.
No, he's wonderful.
It is ugly.
Oh,
Oh, no, I like this thing.
yeah.
Oh, this is the dinosaur. Oh, I saw him somewhere.
He's a plant.
I think I saw him, but I
Dinosaur.
accidentally fainted him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted him so bad.
Yeah.
And I didn't see another one.
So I caught him, and his name is Better Nana.
Better Nana?
Yeah, because he's a banana, but he's a better Nana.
He's a banana?
Yeah, he's a palm tree, and he's got bananas like as a beard.
He's a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's a dinosaur, but he's a palm tree. I'll show you again.
I'm so confused with his generation and their Pokemon.
See?
What the
He's
heck?
got bananas as a beard.
That's gross.
He's a palm tree.
Change
He's
that.
a palm leaves. Anyway.
Can we redraw him? I don't want him to look like that. Anyway, what'd you name him?
Better Nana.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Still Better Nana.
What else did you get?
So that's Better Nana, my Tropius.
Better Nana.
And then I have...
Terrible.
I caught a Carvana,
Ew, I don't like that either.
which named Hinge Jaw.
Yeah, like underbite fish.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
So Hinge Jaw, the
Most
Carvana.
of the Pokemon in this generation are ugly. So nasty. Anyway. And then?
And then I didn't catch anything until the Weather Institute, so we can talk about...
Jump to the Weather Institute.
Oh, well, I was going to talk about the Mimic Circle.
Talk about the Mimic Circle.
So the Mimic Circle is a group of bug catchers and bug maniacs that are standing in the really tall grass.
Yeah.
And the second that you step into the tall grass, they start copying you. So if you take a step forward, they take a step forward in the direction that they're looking. And if you turn, they will turn the same direction.
I did not notice this. Are you kidding?
No. They're called the Mimic Circle.
I remember them moving all the time, but... Oh, I did not know
It's because they're copying you. So, there's Bug Catcher Kent,
How dumb.
Bug Maniac Donald, Bug Catcher Greg, Bug Maniac Taylor, Bug Catcher Doug, and Bug Maniac Brent. And finally, a group of a bunch of trainers that all have different Pokemon.
Right?
I thought you would appreciate this.
I do appreciate it so much because there's not 10 tentacles.
Yeah. So, one has a Ninjask.
Or 10 Wurmples.
Then there's a Wurmple, a Silcoon, a Beautifly, a Volbeat, and an Illumise, a Wurmple, a Cascoon, a Dustox, 2 Nincada, and a Surskit.
Yay, all different.
Yeah, and I did
Except for the stupid Nincadas.
I did go and beat all of them. And how I did that is I would go on the outskirts of the tall grass.
Okay.
And then step in, make them face the way that I wanted them to face, step back out, and then go like face them head on, and then walk into the grass and make them come to me.
Okay, this makes a lot of sense because some ran away from me.
Yeah.
Some came right for me. Oh, I got to go back in here and test this. This is cool.
But because of this area, my Combuskin gained a lot of levels.
Yeah.
Because I fought all of them with just my Combuskin, and he's got fire moves.
Yep.
Yeah, and so it was really easy to fight a bunch of bugs.
That's so cool.
Yeah. But other than the Mimic Circle, there are a bunch of other trainers here too. Mm-hmm. Like along the rest of the route. This is outside of the tall grass. Did you have anything about the Mimic Circle you wanted to
No,
mention?
I don't think I fought them all. I didn't even know what they were doing or what was going on.
Also, another thing that's interesting is if you have a Pokemon who has cut, you can cut all this grass down.
Oh, neat. Okay, cool.
Fisherman Eugene is a guy that you have to swim out to. He's got a Magikarp, a Tentacool, a Feebas, and a Carvana. But along our route, there is Pokemon Ranger Catherine, who's got a Gloom and a Rosalia. Pokemon Ranger Jackson, who's got a Breloom. What did you think of Breloom? Do you remember? He's like the little kangaroo mushroom.
I don't think I fought him.
No? That's what Shroomish turns into, though.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you closer.
This is disgusting. That thing's like okay.
Yeah, so that is a grass fighting type.
Cool.
Isn't that weird? It's interesting.
Oh.
Birdkeeper Phil. I'm tired of you, Phil.
Weren't you in a landfill?
He's got a Tailo, a Wingull, and a Swellow.
Nice.
Ninja Boy Takashi, who's got a Nincada, a Coughing, and a Ninjask.
Right, there was a bunch of different trees that look different. If you talk the tree, the Ninja Boys
Yeah.
come out.
Isn't that funny?
It was cute. I like that.
And then Birdkeeper Hugh, who has a Swellow. There are more ninja boys north of the Weather Institute, but we are going to go into the Weather Institute now. There was nothing really of note about the trainers that we fought along this route. Like, it was all really easy for my combustion to get through.
Yeah, it was pretty easy for me too.
Yeah.
You'll find out why later.
And then we get to the Weather Institute, and there are a bunch of grunts here. We find out that Magma/Aqua have taken over the Weather Institute, the bastards.
Yeah.
And we decide that we're going to come in and take care of them.
Yep, we do that.
Yeah, so they all just have Numels/Carvana and then Zubat Puchiena.
Yep.
Easy.
We beat them all up.
Beat them all up.
Save the day. I didn't like this part because I'm a bad guy. We saved the hostages.
Maybe you were trying to take over the Weather Institute for yourself.
I was trying to take over it for Team Rocket.
Yeah, there you go.
But the hostages were like, "Oh my God, you saved us!" And I was like, "Ugh."
No, wait. And they're like, "Please let us thank you." And you're like, "Wait." And they're like, "It's a Pokemon." And you're like, "I'm listening."
Yeah.
I'm listening. We also run into our Jesse equivalent, because last week or 2 weeks ago we ran into our James equivalent, because we ran into Tabitha and Matt, and this week we run into our Jesse equivalent, who is Magma Admin Courtney.
Oh.
And Magma Admin Aqua Admin Shelly. Sorry. So Courtney for you, Shelly for me.
Okay.
And that is who was holding the Weather Institute hostage. And after you beat them up, they're like, "Okay, well, whatever. You won't get in our way because we have so many plans that would blow your mind." And it's like, okay, sure, dude.
Sure.
And like you said, Weather Institute people, they're like, "Oh, thank you. Here's cast form." And I'm like, "Thanks." Toss in a box.
Right in the box. What is a cast form and what does he do?
He's normal type, and then he changes his type based on what weather it is. So he's got one form for if it's hailing, if it's raining, and if it is sunny outside. Not for sandstorm, which is weird, but those three.
That's kind of cool.
So he's got hail form, and he's got sun form, and he's got rain form. And so it'll change his type to that type when it's that weather.
Okay.
And he's got a move that only it knows, I think even to this day. I think he's the only one who knows this move, but it's called Weather Ball, and it changes its type based on what weather it is. So if it's raining, it's a water type move. If it's sunny, then it's a fire type move. And if it's ice or hailing, then it's an ice type move.
Okay. That's different.
It is different, but it is also nearly useless because its stats are terrible.
Oh, a little weakling.
It is a little weakling, so cast form, you are cute, but you are boxed forever. Sorry, friend.
They tried, they tried to come up with some new ideas, but...
Yeah. Luckily, we didn't have to go far to box a Pokemon to get cast form.
Yeah.
And then you could also swap out back after getting cast form, which was nice. I liked that they had like the little rest house inside the Weather Institute. It's nice, and it was useful, especially because I'd fought all the trainers up to here. And I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna take a little nap
in the bed
before taking.
I like the random napping
Aqua.
beds in this game.
Yeah, me too. I like when they include them in the Pokemon games.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back with everything after the Weather Institute. Welcome back from our break, Pokefans and Pokemaniacs. Welcome back from our break, Pokemon Master, Eevee Trainer, Sylveon Lover, Jaylee.
Oh, hey.
How was your break?
My break was yummy. I had a snack.
Nice.
Yeah.
My break was also yummy. I also had a snack.
Nice. We're ready to go.
We are ready to go. So, the northern half of Route 119. 119, yes. We run smack dab into a rival.
Oh, yeah. Without healing, without doing anything. I only had one Pokemon left when he stopped me. Yeah.
But you didn't go hit up the bed again?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I was like, I'm out of here. So then I left, and Brendan is like, hey, let's battle. I was like, oh, dang. I only have Jafar. I'm not that worried at all because Jafar is Miltank, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I one-shotted his Pokemon. All of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I one-shot all of his Pokemon too because he was like, you chose Torchic, so here's my Marshtomp. And I was like, really? Well, here's my Blaziken. Blaziken, kill the little fish. And he did.
Yeah, nice. It's good he listened.
My Combuskin evolved.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Happy day.
And he is now Blaziken.
Blaziken. That sounds like a Pokemon name.
Yeah. He is the fully evolved form now, and his name is Firefighter.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So he's no longer
Changed
Kanto
his
Fried Combuskin.
Good. I'm happy about that.
His name is Firefighter. Firefiter.
Makes sense, yeah.
Because you can't fit the whole thing.
You can't fit the right spelling.
But that's a twofold name because he's a hero. Mm-hmm. He's Firefighter, and firefighters are heroes. And then he's also a firefighting type, so he is a firefighter.
Amazing. That's perfect. That's a perfect name.
I love it. As soon as I came up with the hero concept, I was like, I know who I have to pick as my starter because
he's a fire and
firefighter. Yeah.
Smart. Good gameplay. I like it.
Thank you. After beating our rivals, who have either a Shroomish, a Numel, and a Marshtomp, or a Shroomish, a Wailmer, and a Combuskin, after we beat them, we are free to go on our way. And I went down to the lake, or the river, I guess. It's a river. And I started my hunt for Red October for a Pokemon known as Feebas.
I know you were going to do that. Okay.
And it only took me 11 squares, which is good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I don't know if you know how Feebas works.
No.
So you know this entire river. Let me pull up the map again for you so you can get the entirety of it. This entire river, Feebas only spawns in 6 of those squares.
Oh, no.
So I started at the top, right here. Started at the top and was fishing in every single one.
You had to fish every single square?
Yes.
Amazing.
At least 3 times.
Oh, God.
Because it only has a 50% chance of showing up. So you have to do it at least 3 times to make sure you aren't on the wrong...
So you did it 3 times for 11 squares? For
11 squares. I fished 37 times, but to find a Feebas.
And is it worth it?
Of course it is. It's Feebas. So I have a Feebas now, and his name is Inner Butte.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What?
You're so cute.
Why?
How do you... Okay, so I understand that it needs to think it's beautiful to evolve.
Yeah.
How do you make it think it's beautiful?
By feeding it Pokeblocks.
Okay.
Max out its beauty.
Okay, I got it.
Because there's cool, tough, beauty.
So that's why you
cute.
needed the other kind of berry.
Kelpsy.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you got one.
Yeah, me too.
Milotic is your favorite.
Milotic is my favorite Pokemon.
Nice.
So I'm excited.
That's awesome.
I got a Feebas now.
Good job.
Thank you. And that is the last Pokemon I caught, I think. I can't remember. I think so, though.
Oh.
Did you catch anything else?
I did, but not until later.
Okay.
I didn't go down the river. I went to the tree houses.
Fortree City, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
I like this city a lot. It's so cute with the tree houses. I want to live in a tree house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I loved this part. I thought it was adorable and really fun.
So let's talk about Fortree City.
Yes, please.
It kind of reminds me of our house in one of our houses in Sons of the Forest.
I know you were going to do this. Can we make an entire like community of like houses in Sons of the Forest, of like tree houses, like maybe like and connect them?
Yes, but we would have to be very careful about how we did it. We can do it for sure.
Okay.
But we would have to get Kay to not help.
Oh yeah.
Because
he'll knock down our trees.
He'll knock down trees regardless of what we put up them.
Okay. True. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want like 4 or 5 connecting tree houses.
But we can definitely do that.
I really liked this. What was the town called?
Fortree City.
Fortree City?
Yeah.
Okay. It was really cute.
I think it's like forest and tree. Fortree City. Or maybe it's fortress and tree. I don't know.
Or because there's 4 houses. Anyway, I was confused why I couldn't get to the gym, but then I figured out why.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get stuck.
You get stuck. You can't go to the gym. There's something blocking your path.
Yeah.
And
a lady in a treehouse tried to mentalist me with her mind and a coin.
Oh yeah? Did you beat it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what'd she give you?
I got a TM.
Right. For hidden power.
Hidden power.
Which is the only move that Unknown knows how to use.
Very, very fitting. Useless.
Yeah. Well, hidden move is a good move.
Yeah.
But, so what it does is it takes the Pokemon's IVs into account and calculates what type it is based on what their IVs are. So every single one of your Pokemon will have a different type when you give them hidden move.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, that might not be true. Some of your Pokemon might have the same type. But the thing is you won't know what type you can give your Pokemon until you try it and then go out into the wild and see what it's super effective and not effective against.
Strange.
Yeah. And then you can be like, oh, I've got an ice type because it's super effective against birds and not super effective against fire and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway.
That's so weird.
Or water. Yeah. It's
that
cool.
That would be interesting to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hidden power is a cool move. Unknown sucks, though.
Unknown sucks, yeah.
Unknown sucks. The people here are really cool. I like the Mart. The Mart gives us access to the Ultra Balls and Hyper Potions for the first time.
Yeah.
Which is useful.
Helpful.
Mm-hmm. Now I can buy Ultra Balls.
And Hyper Potions.
And Hyper Potions, if I want. Yeah. But we're also really close to the department store, so I might not.
Oh,
because then we get that good shit.
That good shit.
That good shit.
Good shit lemonade.
Much cheaper. This is where the little girl is that wants the Pikachu for the Skitty.
Yes.
Okay.
She's in a treehouse.
That's interesting. There's also a furniture shop.
Yeah.
For your secret base.
I haven't made one yet.
And then, like you said, we go to the gym and we can't get to the gym entrance.
No.
For some weird, strange reason, we are blocked.
I'm blocked by something I can't see.
Yeah. So we give up. We go home. Go back to Little Root Town. We sleep in our bed. We're like, Mom, I failed.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
We throw the game cartridge out the window.
Yeah.
Go back to Pokemon Gold.
Yeah. That's right. This is the peak Pokemon, I guess.
We just quit, you guys. We're done. We didn't beat this game. Sorry, no more podcast.
So I hope that you enjoyed our series.
We'll never be doing this again. We're complete failures.
Just kidding. I got you guys.
Gotcha. Haha.
We continue on to Route 120. And we fight Gabby and Ty again.
We do. Yes, of course.
This time, after beating them, they have a Loudred and a Magneton this time.
Yeah.
At least a little bit better than the last time we fought them. But this time when we beat them, I told them that the fight was fabulous.
Oh, you're such a good guy.
What did you say?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
I just picked a random word.
That's okay. And on the bridge here, Steven, Steven Devon Stone.
My best friend, Steven.
Is here, and he's like, yo, what up? You can't walk down this bridge any further. That shit's whack, hey? You know the Sylph scope? Well, here's the Devon scope. It lets you see invisible things rather than ghosts. Isn't that cool? And I'm like, I guess. I don't know what a Sylph scope is. I'm a 10-year-old from a different game.
Yeah, different city. I have a dad this time, though. So.
Yeah. And he's like, well, just trust me. This shit is way better than the Sylph scope. And I'm like, if you say so. And then he's like, look through it. And you look through it, and you find... What?
A Kecleon.
Kecleon! And he's all like...
Yeah, and it's like, I'm here. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Jazz claws. Jazz...
I made a gesture and stuck my foot out for everyone who can't see what I'm doing.
Oh, they can see. They're watching.
Right. I forgot. Everyone's watching. So Kecleon.
Kecleon.
What did you think of Kecleon?
He's cute. I liked him.
Yeah, I was going to catch him, but I accidentally one-shot him.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Oops.
However,
yeah.
you take the scope thing.
Yeah, after Steven's like, okay, well, I don't need it. See ya.
Bye. He leaves us with his cool scope thing.
Yeah.
We can get to the gym.
We can now get to the gym.
Because you go back to the gym and use your scope thing, and voila, there's another Kecleon who wants to come home with me. So I caught him and I named him Hades.
Hades?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's cute. I like him.
You're doing chameleon hands. I like
Yeah.
it. You've been doing chameleon hands for a while. No, it's cute.
I'm stuck.
You're just like reaching for nothing like chameleons like to do. I like chameleons. If I was going to get a lizard, I think it would be either a chameleon or an anole or something.
Kecleon?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get one.
Okay. The gym. Interesting.
Very interesting.
I like this puzzle.
I did too. It got frustrating at the end.
Yeah?
Yeah, the first 3 were cool to go through. The little, like,
Turnstile?
Yeah, those things.
So to explain to everybody, how the gym is laid out is it's like a big maze.
Yes.
With lots of little corners and stuff like that. And all of the pathways are blocked by these turnstiles that are like black bars that block your path. And the way that you have to go through is you walk into the turnstile, and if it's not being blocked by a wall, it will turn as you walk through it and create a blocked path behind you now. And you can still like walk back through it if you aren't blocked by a wall, but the whole gimmick of the gym is you're trying to get through without blocking your path through the gym.
Right.
It's such an interesting idea.
I liked it
a lot.
Yeah, the first 3 you just kind of walk through.
Yeah.
The first 2 you walk through, and then the 3rd and 4th one are a little bit tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, the 4th one is definitely the trickiest of them because it's like you have to do like the counterintuitive thing of like walking through one of them and then resetting it before going back around and through. But the trainers in here are also hanging out and you have to fight them. And they are Birdkeeper Jarrett, the Doduo. Doduo.
Yep.
What did you think of him?
Easy.
Yeah. Is he also training for a triathlon?
Oh,
Because he's got a Doduo.
Probably.
Picnicker Kylie, who's got a Swablu.
Easy.
Cute little Swablu.
Cute little Swablu.
Camper Terrell, who's got a Tailo and a Swallow.
Yep.
Birdkeeper Will, who's got a Wingle, a Swallow, and a Pelipper.
Pelipper is cool.
Pelipper is cool.
He's cool.
He definitely is allergic to electric, though, so Thunderbolt took him out real easy.
I like it. He was a little bit of a challenge for me, but
yeah, because he's
really.
tanky. Tanky as heck.
Yeah, he's a mill tank.
But he's 4 times weak to electric, so Thunderbolt took him out.
Nice.
And that's it for the trainers in here, but once you are through, we get to the gym leader. Oh, I forgot. One of the trainers in here, I think it's the guy with the Pelipper. He's all like, there's no need for Winona to even have come to the gym today because you're not going to get past me or something like that. And then after you beat him, he says, Winona is so cute and strong. Blush. But it's not
Blush.
like in action quotes or anything like that. He
Oh, he
literally says blush.
I love that.
He says it as part of his text. It was like blush, and I was like, did you just say blush?
Hey, Mackie, you're looking kind of cute over there today. Blush.
You're so cute.
I love that so much.
So yes,
Winona.
now we're at Winona.
Hey, Winona.
What did you think of Winona?
Okay. I think I have to go through my team before I talk about Winona.
Okay, so we'll do Pokemon Center check-in then. But as a character design,
Yes.
what do you think of Winona?
She's cool. She looks like a bird.
She does look like a bird.
She looks like a bird.
She also has like got her head like.
Yeah.
She looks like she's like you know what she reminds me of is a dog with its head out the window.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she's like feeling that breeze, you know.
Yeah, okay. She kind of reminded me of the gym teacher from Matilda.
Okay, sure.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Trunchbull?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was cool. She looked like Miss Trunchbull crossed with a bird. Like a majestic bird.
Majestic bird.
Yeah. Okay, the reason I need to talk about my team is because I need to put a disclaimer out there and tell you what I did. So while I was training, I trained a lot this week. I used Jafar out front and I slapped on the experience share to my little guys who I wanted to level up. So my Jafar is powerful and unstoppable. And so I made a promise that I didn't keep. I tried to not use him at all in the gym. I got all the way through until Winona's last 2 Pokemon, and then I had to use them.
That was a promise to yourself?
Yeah, to myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are the best kind of promises.
Sure.
Yeah. But my team, nobody even comes close to Jafar again, and I'm sorry. But I have to go first because I think you went first for like
3 weeks
3
running.
weeks because I was like, oh, it's your turn to go first. But I can't use that trick anymore. Anyway, my team. I have Sharptooth, my Trapinch, level 30. Gaston, my Grovyle, level 31. He's still Grovyle.
Will be until level 36, just so you know.
Oh my god. Okay. Cruella, my Linoon / Furret, level 31. Bellatrix, my Skarmory, level 31. Iago, my Burb, Swallow, level 32. And Jafar, my Abracadabra Alakazam, level 38.
Nice.
Yeah, he's so high.
That's awesome.
He's so high up there. He is strong and unstoppable.
I have, for my team, I have Inner Butte, my level 25 Feebas.
Cute.
Pokey, my level 30 Cacnea. Wrassle, my level 32 Vigoroth. Punchman, my level 32 Machamp. Seer, who was definitely the MVP of this week, level 33 Gardevoir, and Firefighter, my level 36 Blaziken.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job. We're so good.
So he evolved, and then I put him to the back of my team and stopped using him.
Nice. I should have done that with Jafar, but it was just so fun to train.
Oh, I guess Pokedex numbers.
I'm getting there, but not getting there.
Okay.
Yeah. 91 seen, 39 owned. That's it.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
We still got 2 gyms and the Elite Four to do.
Yeah.
And you're what? You're a quarter.
I said I was going to catch 100, didn't I?
You're over a third of the way there.
Dang it. Okay.
You're over a third of the way there.
Okay. I'm going to catch a bunch, just not name them and just leave them to get to 100.
Sure.
I have to get to 100.
I have 66 caught and 102 seen.
Okay.
But the reason why it's funny that it's 66 caught is because we have 6 badges now. 6 badges and 66 Pokemon caught. Oh no.
Oh no.
Not much of a hero anymore.
No. How was Winona for you?
Winona was very easy.
Yeah.
In fact, I wrote down, so when you beat her, she's got a quote that's, "Never before have I seen a trainer command Pokemon with more grace than I." And then I have written here, 3 Thunderbolts and a Psychic from Gardevoir. Grace.
Were we doing the same battle?
So her first Pokemon is Swallow, level 31. And I used Calm Mind.
I used my Swallow.
And it used, I can't even remember. I think Focus Energy, I think, is what she used first. If she even has Focus Energy. It didn't hurt my Gardevoir, regardless of what it was. But then I used Thunderbolt and it died.
Nice.
What did you do?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
It was just easy. Yeah.
Your Swallow beat her Swallow, though?
Couple shots and he was gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then she's got a Pelipper level 30. Mm-hmm. Told you before, Pelipper's allergic to electric. So
I used Iago and Bellatrix, and he fainted my Iago, my Swallow.
Okay.
And then I brought up my Skarmory and barely beat him.
That's funny that you used a Swallow against your Swallow.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Skarmory beats Pelipper, then she sends out her own Skarmory, level 32.
And this is the one that beat my Skarmory. So then I had no choice but to bring out Jafar. I was like, okay, fine.
Because you weren't going to try to use Trapinch.
No.
Right. That's a good call because Trapinch is a ground type. And
I'm learning
these are all flying. So Skarmory, again, Thunderbolt dead. Mm-hmm. And then Altaria comes out. Mm-hmm. What did you think of Altaria?
Hard.
This is what Swablu evolves into.
Yeah.
Cute, though, right?
Yeah, cute. It wasn't hard, but it took 2 shots from my Jafar instead of 1. So on that scale, it was difficult. Yeah, but very cute. Very cute.
Guess what type it is?
Psychic.
No.
Oh.
Close.
Flying and water.
No, it does look like a water type, though, doesn't it?
Dark.
It's dragon.
What?
Isn't that weird?
That's a dragon bird?
So, since I knew it was a dragon, which resists electric...
I need one.
I did not Thunderbolt Altaria. Instead, I Psychicked it, and it died. Because it does not resist Psychic. Oh. And because I'm calm-minded and Psychic has Stab on it, it was just, bam, 1 shot dead.
Easy peasy then. Okay,
Easy
I like
peasy.
it. I liked this gym. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my Pokemon are strong. I'm having a good time.
Double Team. That's what Swallow used. Sorry. I used Calm Mind. He used Double Team. I Thunderbolted. He died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just remembered. Yeah, it was easy peasy. Lots of fun, though. I liked the gym. I liked the fight, even though it wasn't much of a fight for me. But I like birds, so of course I like the gym. It
was fun. Yeah.
And then she gives us the TM for Aerial Ace, which is awesome. It was funny that I never got to see, because normally they give you a TM for a move that they're going to use a lot in the gym, like Watson giving us Shockwave, Flannery giving us Overheat. I never saw Aerial Ace once because Gardevoir was faster than everything that she had, so I killed everything before she got a chance to make a move.
Yeah, that's nice.
But we get Aerial Ace, which is good. What it is it's swift but flying type.
Okay.
And lots of Pokemon
damage?
can learn it. Sorry?
40 damage?
No, 60 and can't miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Feint Attack is the same too. It's Aerial Ace, but for dark.
Have that.
Yeah. So they start introducing more and more moves that are like other moves that exist going forward.
Okay.
And I really like that. And then also eventually they start giving us moves that don't interact like they normally do. Like, for example, one of my favorite moves in the game, I think it comes in Generation 5, but it's called Scald. And what that is it's a water move. It's pretty powerful. I think it's like 75 power or 80 power. So not as powerful as Surf, but still pretty powerful, right? But what it does is it has a chance to burn.
Right. Cool.
Right? Isn't that
cool.
awesome? And then there's also Freeze Dry, which is an ice move that's super effective against water specifically.
Cool.
Yeah, and that comes in Generation 5, I think, as well. But yeah, so I really like how they start playing with moves here. Aerial Ace is a really cool move, and it's like very, very powerful and very useful, like going forward from this generation on. It also, a lot of Pokemon can learn it, not just flying types.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
sounds like a flying type.
It is a flying type move, but lots of Pokemon can learn it. Like fighting type Pokemon can learn it. A lot of fighting type Pokemon can learn it. I am pretty sure my Blaziken can learn it, and he's not a flying type. He's firefighting.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
He's firefighting.
Yeah. I know that Infernape, who is from the next generation, also a fighting type, he can learn it too. Yeah. Anyway, Aerial Ace is cool. And I'm glad that that's what we got.
Good game.
Also, her badge makes it so that we can have Pokemon up to level 70 in a trade that will still listen. And it's like, wow, I really don't need that. But yeah, good job.
Good job.
We got through Winona.
We did. It was fun.
Yeah. I'm not even going to bother saying my time anymore.
Doesn't matter.
I'm sure it's way wrong.
Yeah.
The clock says 50-40, but...
Yeah, no.
But that's not accurate.
Not working.
There's no way that I've played 50 hours of this game. We only played a single day this week.
True. Yeah. There's no way.
And that's it for our adventure this week, unless you had something else to say.
That's it.
So
That's
we'll come back again with Pokemon Academy. We're just going to take another quick break. Welcome back from our break, Pokemaniacs. Welcome back from our break, Pokefans, and of course, Pokemon Master, Eevee Trainer, Sylveon Lover.
Oh no. Me.
Jaylee.
Yay. Hey, what's up?
Cool Trainer Jaylee.
What's up? Pokemon Prof.
We are doing Pokemon Academy now.
Bring it on.
Bung, 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 bung. That's the school bell for Pokemon Academy.
I like it.
So, I'm going to show you a picture, and you're going to tell me what Pokemon you see.
Uh-oh.
Okay? I want you to describe the picture as best you can to the folks at home so they know what you're looking at. Ready?
I feel like I'm going to look at one of those, like, what are those blob things called?
A Rorschach.
That's it, yeah.
Kind of. Boop. What are you looking at?
Okay, well...
What Pokemon is this?
This is not a Pokemon. This is a landscape photo of a house and a path. And there's a tree and a mountain. And what are you doing to me?
What are you talking about? There's a Pokemon there.
I can't... Oh.
Don't you see him?
I think I know what you're doing here, but I can't see him. Because I don't have the scope. I'm probably looking for a Kecleon somewhere.
You are right. It is Kecleon.
That was clever. Clever. I like that a lot. Good job. That was cute.
Thank you.
Look at little Kecleon.
Isn't he cute?
He's adorbs.
Kecleon, or Kecleon. Pretty simple. The color swap Pokemon. It's a normal type.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes Kecleon can be found holding a Persum Berry, which cures the holder's confusion once in battle. Kecleon's base stat total is 440 points, which is the same as Vigoroth, only Kecleon is a single-stage evolution species, meaning it is not really competitively viable except in rare instances. After Generation 5, it has access to the hidden ability Protean, which is far superior to the color change ability it normally comes with. It is the first Pokemon in the anime to demonstrate an ability. Kecleon was the final Pokemon from Generation 3 to make an appearance in Pokemon Go on January 7th, 2023, nearly 4 years after the previous Gen 3 Pokemon debuted, June 28th, 2019.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that weird?
That's crazy.
Kecleon's appearance is likely inspired by the Veiled Chameleon. Both Kecleon and Kecleon are very likely a portmanteau of the Japanese word kakuraru, which is to hide or to conceal oneself, and the Greek word chameleon. Pokedex entry from Ruby makes Kecleon sound like a bit of a goober.
A goober?
Kecleon is capable of changing its body colors at will to blend in with its surroundings. There is one exception. This Pokemon can't change the zigzag pattern on its belly.
Okay. A bit of a goober, I guess. Yeah.
Well, it's the only thing it does is change its color, and it can't do it well.
Aww. Poor Kecleon.
It has a zigzag sweatshirt, and it can't change that.
Aww.
Isn't that sweet?
That's cute.
that's all I have for Kecleon.
I like him. I thought he was a lot better than what he is, but oh well, I guess I won't be using him.
It's got decent special defense.
Yeah.
And it's a normal type, which means it's not, other than fighting, it's not weak to anything.
I guess.
So it's like an okay special tank.
I think I'll put my time elsewhere.
That's probably
into
a good
other
idea.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
But we put a lot of time into this episode. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been great.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Thank you all for listening to us. And if you love our podcast, please remember to like, follow, and subscribe to us on Instagram and Patreon at Route to Victory Road Podcast. You can find our podcast on Spotify, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and most other podcatchers. And please, please share with your friends and family. Every little bit of support goes such a long way for us, as we're still new to the world of podcasting, but we love connecting and growing with you.
Our quote this week comes from a sage in the bell tower in gold and silver and crystal. And he says, "All living things coexist through cooperation. We must always be thankful for this."
I appreciate the voices.
Thank you.
He says all living beings.
My bad. All living beings. Is that better?
No, it was cute. That was good.
All living beings coexist through cooperation, apparently.
Apparently.
Just kidding. You're right. He does say all living beings. I just
read
wrong.
your notes over your shoulder.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
For continuing to listen. We hope to see you next week, and we will see you next time on the Route to Victory Road.